You are welcome in the name of Yhwh, Jehovah. I bless the name of the Most High, the Creator, the Sustainer of all things. So I release this decree of today. Now, I was actually seeking the mind of Yhwh concerning some things, but very personal. Well, sometimes, especially with the way things are in this nation, Nigeria, you get to ask, Lord, see this thing, no? Oh, take care of me and let me. I want to progress. I want to do this. I need this. I want to have this. But I have this challenge. Anytime I'm seeking my own now, anytime I'm seeking my own thing, the next thing, all the word that is always coming is about this nation, about how Yhwh really you desire to purge this nation and to bring judgment to bear upon this nation. How the leadership in this nation and all that is happening in this nation is killing the purpose and the agenda of Yhwh for men and women and for the Oya Shariala, for these people in this place. So you see, so now, so yesterday I was just looking, I want a relation, I want this, I want that. Please send me your word and let me work on it. And then what the word that came is Isaiah chapter 1 verse 21. I was actually tired at first. Now, yes, everybody's expecting somebody that will come and bless them and decree the blessing. But here now, see, it is judgment and judgment and judgment. And yes, and what is judgment? Judgment is the execution of the will of Yhwh against the disobedience of men. Now, disobedience is things that leads men, that establish situation that is out, that is contrary to his will, which is actually what is happening in our nation, which has taken rooted and which is ruling over this nation, Nigeria, today. But here now, all he's talking about is judgment. That is, Yhwh want to restore his judgment in this nation, and that is the solution. Now, you see so many people running away from this nation. Why? Because there's no judgment, because there's no leadership. Now, and do we say leadership? When we say leadership, is it only Buhari? It's not only about Buhari now. All these government workers, they are all criminals. Every offices in Nigeria, public offices, they are all criminals. If you see any offices that is working, it is either because it is not in the hand of Nigerians. Even private companies where Nigerians are leaders, they are what? It is rubbish. They rubbish everything. Do you see those men in Nigeria that are very great, that are great men, that are rich, that have company? Go and check their company. All those companies, all the executives there are what? Are Indians and Pakistan, people from outside Nigeria. So it shows that now there is something about Nigerians, lack of the judgment, lack of the fear of Yhwh. There's lack. We don't fear the creator of the heaven and the earth. There is wickedness, there is evil in this land. So now, and because of that, so now even those that want to prosper in this land, they have to go and get people that are faithful from other nations. Now Indians and Pakistanis, and their companies are prevailing. They are among the best of businessmen in Nigeria and in Africa. So now all the government parastatals, are you going to get Indians to come and rule that place? Are you going to get Indians and Pakistan to come and take over this land and colonize over us once again, so that Nigerians can be able to have a good and a wonderful life, and the purpose of Yhwh for them to have peace can be fulfilled? And now, these are the Israelites, these are the Oya Shariala. So how does it happen? So how do we restore this? How does the peace and the agenda and the glory and the declared peace come to pass? It is only by the judgment of Yhwh. So I was seeking my own, but Yhwh did not allow me to. He did not answer me about what my personal desire. So this is what he asked me to declare this morning. So I am reading this now. So Isaiah chapter 1 verse 21. So how is a faithful city become an harlot? It was full of judgment. Righteousness lodged in it, but now murderers. They are ready to kill. All they want is money, all they want is property, get other people's property, get other people's things, and they want to have their way. They are ready to do and undo, and they don't fear God, because they know that if they do it, the people that are saying them, they have money to bribe the police, to bribe the law, to bribe lawyers, to bribe the court, and and you see, but now murderers. So that is why the judgment must come. So this is why the anger. This is why the destruction that is coming. This is it. So you are the one that is calling for it. Now, verse 22. Thy silver is become dross, thy wine mixed with water. You see, impurity. The wine that is supposed to be pure is now mixed with water. So it shows corruption. They mix this country, Nigeria. Now, verse 23. Thy princes are rebellious. Thy princes, even their kings in Nigeria, are the leader of all evil works. Kings, they use that position now as a cover up for every evil works. Now, thy princes are rebellious. Thy kings, they are full of evil, and companions of thieves. They are companion of thieves, husband of thieves. Yes, companion of thieves. Yes, so they use their position to cover up criminals. So do you see? So thy princes are rebellious, thy kings and thy princes are rebellious. Now, and they are companion of thieves. Everyone loveth gift. They don't seek what is good. Do you know why most of the public services in Nigeria are not working? Because the people that are supposed to ensure that this thing are working, they collect bribe from the gift from the contractors, and those ones, they just do rubbish work. And people are dying because of those services that are not there. Government has paid for it, but people are dying. So see, they are murderers, they are corrupt, and they are murderers. So now, everyone loveth gift, they follow after rewards. They judge not the fatherless, neither does the cause of the widow come unto them. Neither does the cause of the widow come unto them. And here we are saying things are not working, and things are not going the way it's supposed to be. But this is the foundation, the basic, the resources that are supposed to create the enable environment for excellency, for people to excel, for people to break forth. They are not there because of what? Corruption, because of the wickedness of our people. Because they love gift, because they are rebellious, because they are friends of thieves, they are friends of criminals. But they say supply 20 things in order for a particular work. Now, the company will collect 5, so you're supposed to supply 15. By the time you get to the store people will say they will collect 5, and they will write that he has collected 20, and the 10, they will share the money. So instead of using 20 stones or whatsoever, they use just 5. So that is the rebellion. That is the evil in this land. And by the time whatsoever they use that thing for now started working, then it will collapse. People will die, and they will say it is a natural disaster. So that is what is happening in this land. So they are crippling the destiny of Nigerians. They are crippling they are allowing Satan. They are the one giving power to Satan to enslave children of this nation in Yahweh, in all evil, in every unrighteous work. So it is these evil leaders, these children of Satan, some of them are pastors. So they are pastors, they are imams. Pastors, your pastors and imams, they are among them. Your leaders in your religious places, your deacon and all those places, they are among these criminals and these sons of Satan. So they are the one that laid the foundation for Satan to ride on and to capture the souls of men. Because when they couldn't prosper in the natural thing they're supposed to do, so this Satan will just take them and use them in all unrighteousness. So that is why this scripture is coming this morning. So verse 24. So therefore saith the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of mine adversary. So you are God's adversary. You are not just the enemy of Nigerians. You are not only a tool in the hand of Satan. You are the adversary. You are now the adversary. You are God's enemy. And I say, I will ease me of my adversary and avenge me of my enemies. Wherever you are, in your church, in your whichever offices, whichever only, either you are a pastor, even you are paying tithe, your tithe will kill you. Your Sarah is going to kill you. Yes, wherever you are, in that mosque, that is where you will die. The Lord, the anger of God will consume you in that place. Now, verse 25. I will turn my hand upon thee. This is the word of Yhwh'S. I will turn my hand upon thee and purely purge away thy dross and take away all thy sin. So this is the word of Yhwh. Yhwh is going to Yhwh is laying his hand upon Nigeria and is going to purge all this nonsense that you are doing. Nigerian Standard Organization that's supposed to make sure everything is standard. They are all rubbish children of Satan, children of the devil. So all of you, this is the word. You say, I will purge away all the evil children, all those corruption, those that are collecting bribes, that lay foundation for all this evil. So you are going to be purged. You are going to purge you away. And then verse 26. And I will restore thy judges as at the first, thy counselors as at the beginning, Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. So you see, so now, though you are a city of every wicked thing now, but Yhwh, this is the agenda of Yhwh. Yhwh want to create in this nation a nation of righteousness and a nation of a faithful nation. So you see, so that is the agenda. So that is why the judgment of Yhwh is coming. Yhwh want a righteous nation and a what? A faithful nation. So but you want a criminal nation. Some of you, even some of your pastors and your prophet will tell you that God is in heaven, that they, men and the earth, so you can do whatsoever you want. Some of them are telling you that the person that will deliver Nigeria is not born. He is not born yet. So you can do whatsoever you are doing. You and your pastors and your prophet, you will perish together. You will decay alive. So this is the judgment of Yhwh. Say, I will restore thy judges as at the first, thy counselor as at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, nation of righteousness, and then faithful nation. Zion shall be redeemed with judgment, and your converts with righteousness. So you see, there are two ways. So the redemption is based on two things: judgment and then righteousness. Judgment and righteousness. So those that are converted, those that follow the Lord, those that seek the Lord, those that have been seeking the Lord despite all this wickedness going around, those that are standing with the Lord, so your righteousness, you shall be redeemed by thy righteousness. Yes, which is through Christ, which is true following and obedience to God. But the other land, the wicked, they shall be redeemed by judgment. And the destruction of the transgressors and of the sinners shall be together, and they that forsake the Lord shall be consumed. So you see, there's destruction, there's consumption. So from the Lord, from Yhwh. So today I will be proclaiming the name of Yhwh, and this is it, to bring destruction and consumption, which are two arms of the judgment of Yhwh. So these are the judgment of Yhwh: destruction and consumption. Because one thing, he needs to purge this land. He wants a faithful and a righteous nation. And since he's the creator, he will always have what he desires. Your pastors cannot stop him. Your prophet cannot stop him. Your imam cannot stop him. Rather, he will kill them. He will destroy you. He will destroy you and them. He will destroy you. He will use you to mock them. Then he will exterminate them, because he is the creator and the sustainer of all existence. So he will do and he will have whatsoever he desired to have, because no one can stop him. So that is the judgment. So he is bringing judgment upon this nation. Listen, in his judgment, the earth on which you stand will rise up and execute judgment against you. So now, when Yhwh is moving against you, everything he has created, we join him. They will come in attendance to come and execute judgment against you. So the ground of this nation, Erisi, the ground of the nation. So I'm holding the sound of this nation in my hand now. So we rise up and what? We execute judgment against you. We execute judgment upon the wicked in this land. Now, the water in this land, the water, which is the water of this land, we rise up, we execute judgment upon the wicked people, upon the wicked souls and men, wicked men on this land. Now, the affair, the wind, the breeze, affecting fair, they now call it affair, is actually affecting fair. Now, the affair, what you call affair, affecting fair, we rise up, we join, they will obey the creator, and they will execute judgment against you. Yes, everything that is created, the plant that you see, the plant, they will join. They too will be in agreement with the creator to execute judgment, to bring judgment upon this nation, or to bring judgment upon Nigerians, upon this nation, Nigeria, and upon Nigerians. Yeah, the plant, the beast of the field. Yes, all those microorganisms, all those things that are flying, things that are crawling, things inside the water, the heavens and things inside them, even the sun and the moon, they will work together with Yhwh. They will bow to him, and they will walk along with him, and they will execute judgment upon, they will establish judgment of Yhwh upon this nation and all that are in this nation. So therefore, your sacrifice will not save you. Rather, your sacrifice will rise in judgment, because in your sacrifice you use plant, you use leaf, some of you use human being. So all those things you use will rise up, and they will bring judgment upon you. They will bring the judgment. They will execute judgment. They will bring his wrath upon you. Every sacrifice you have done is actually rising up against you now, because they are going to answer to their maker, to their creator, and they are going to finish your existence. The greater your sacrifice, the greater your sorrow. Yes, the greater your trouble. Yes, the greater your trouble, the greater the sorrow and the torment you will pass through, even here on earth, before eternity, in the name of Yhwh'S. So I declare the name of Yhwh, just as I always been doing. All I have to do is when I send the word, I declare his name, and it is handed over to him, because he is the creator, is the one that brought all things to pass, and is the one that sustained their existence. And it is his work. And since I cannot desire anything, I have to do what he asked me to do. You don't know how much I wish I can just live ordinary life and continue my processing business and do all those things I was doing before, but he has taken over everything, and now he is here. He's here. So instead of me just processing Gary and then all those things, he has brought me here because he desired not just that somebody should be processing Gary, he desired the prosperity of all his people. The prosperity of all his people, the prosperity of all of this generation, the prosperity of this generation. And the scriptures say the wealth of a man is what? Is a strong city. So when your city, your nation is not strong, what? You cannot be wealthy. Your wealthy, you can fizzle away at any time. So now, so the feasibility and the strength and how strong and what you are is what? Is depending on the nation where you are. So now, so instead of all those things, it took me away now. So now, so the purpose of Yhwh was what? This nation shall be strong, this nation shall be healthy, this nation will be righteous, will be full of judgment. So everyone that hated judgment, everyone that is in darkness, the wrath that is coming, it has begun now, it has begun, and it's already working now, and it will not leave you, it will surely consume you. There's no way you will hide. There's no way you will, because it is his hand. It will torture you, it will capture you, and you will pay for everything in the name of Yhwh. Judgment and what? Judgment and destruction in the name of Yhwh. So I proclaim the name of Yhwh as usual. Yhwh, Jehovah. 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 Everything that you have asked me to declare this morning, I have said in your name. So Yhwh, bring it to existence, bring it to pass, establish your judgment upon this land. O Jehovah, let it be, let it sustain, establish it and sustain it. Let it be grounded, let it be rooted, and let it possess this nation, and let it possess this land. Your judgment, yes, judgment, your redemption by judgment and righteousness. Let it come. Destruction, your destruction as a result of judgment, destruction and consumption. Let it come upon this land, and let it come upon every inhabitant of this land, to purge this land, to purge Nigeria of every evil children and of every evil act, in the name of Yhwh. Yhwh, Jehovah. 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 That the purpose and agenda of Yhwh, that he desire a faithful nation and a righteous nation in Nigeria, that it might be fulfilled, that every creations will rise up in judgment of Yhwh and execute judgment and the will of Yhwh upon every Nigerian, this Nigeria and everyone therein, everyone outside Nigeria that is connected to this nation, to bring judgment of Yhwh upon them. Yes, to establish that purpose and agenda of Yhwh. Yhwh, Jehovah. 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 It is well. It is settled. Nigeria will be great. Nigeria will be blessed. The purpose of God, yes, for Nigeria will be established. As so many people are running away outside Nigeria, so shall multitude. They shall run back, and when they are running back, they will have to collect visa. They even though they are Nigerians, some of them they will go through a lot of rigor, so that they have to certify that they are Nigerians before coming in. Yes, that is the glory, that is the agenda, and it will be established, and it is coming to pass, and Yhwh is bringing to pass. But all the evil children that are enjoying the way it is now, that is bad, they will become our Omo Agbale. They will become the people that will be sweeping the nation. They will be sweeping. They will be sweepers. They will be cleaners. Yes, and they restored in that glorious nation that Oyo was bringing out of Nigeria. They will be cleaners. They will be cleaners. They will be sweepers. They will be sweeping the road. They will be waste bin cleaners in the name of Oyo Awashoa. It is settled. It is done. It shall, the glory of Oyo shall fulfill it. Oyo Yhwh'S Jehovah Omoine.